Welcome, one and all, to the K.O.E. Nation for another premium spirits review and the last entry into the Bourbon Tournament. Folks, we are here to get the last entry round to see who will make it into the Sweet 16 and who will represent Woodford Reserve in the Bourbon Tournament. I am the devilishly handsome outlaw himself, your King of Extreme, Phil K.O.E., joined by my indomitable broadcast partner,
the Blend Master, Tony G. Like, share, subscribe.
So, Woodford...
Give me the whiskey!
Okay, we'll get there. All right. Well...
Thirsty.
Boy, howdy. All right. Well, folks, Woodford Reserve is one of my personal favorites. It's my favorite mixing whiskey, if you will. I've just found this to be the perfect mix of sweet and spicy, and it goes great with, my personal favorite. This mixed with Barks root beer with 2 ice balls.
And what's a bottle of this run?
This $3.75 cost me $17. So normally about $30, give or take.
For a $7.50.
Yeah, and it's usually worth it, and I can really vouch for this stuff. It's amazing stuff. Now, what I've never tried before is Woodford Reserve Double Oak. Now, on top of that, this is a store pick for wine, beer, and spirits here in Nebraska.
Okay.
So, I imagine it's for the same for the Lincoln and Omaha location.
Okay.
So, this is a first time I've ever had a store pick of Woodford. First time I've ever had Woodford Double Oak. I've heard nothing but good. But we shall see, because I would not be a bit surprised if regular old Woodford takes this, just because it's kind of my old faithful when it comes to a good mixer. Like, if you check out my 5 bourbons you need video, that is my mixer whiskey, just because it gets the job done. Hang on. Oh!
That's nice.
Well.
Okay, that wins. There you go.
Well done.
Don't need to smell it or taste it, just on cork alone.
That's interesting. Immediately got a coffee chocolate smell.
Okay, now, it definitely wins.
So,
Love all that.
But let's start off with Woodford Reserve standard offering, the first offering.
Peanuts?
You know, I can see that. I really could. Kind of peanutty, but I get a lot of chocolate.
Like a chocolate peanut.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I get a lot of caramel too.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely laced through there.
Which is why I love to mix it, because it's got that caramel sweetness. It works with the cola caramels. So
no, this works.
Well,
this is really nice.
I already took a little sip because this is just such a good one.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah.
But not too spicy.
I'm going to stick with the same nose. I get the peanuts there, a little bit of chocolate, but then there's almost like a peppery spice. Not a baking spice, like a peppery spice for me.
Yes. It's 90.4 proof, so not incredibly high, but it works.
Not like a habanero by any means, but just like a green or a red pepper.
And so is 45.2. Same ABV. So,
that works.
As a bourbon,
I can see why this works so well with Barks.
Yeah.
Because that has so much bite to begin with. Okay.
Yeah, and so they just complement each other so perfectly.
Yeah. Nope,
I've done it with Coca-Cola, and yes, it's good, but Barks root beer.
Okay.
And I tried with other root beers. It's not as good. Okay. If you do this and Barks, folks, you're going to drink enough of them to the point where you might actually start getting tired of them. I had to back off for a little while. So, oh, Lordy. So, as a bourbon, what would you grade this?
I'm going to say a solid 3.5.
3.5 stars as a bourbon?
That works. It's invitable enough as a bourbon. It stands alone as a bourbon, this is bourbon. But this does take a different approach in the flavor profile. Just enough of a different approach that this does make it stand out a bit from a lot of the other ones we've had.
Yeah, I'm going to go a little more generous, but only just, and give it 3.75. I think it's excellent stuff, and like you said, it's my premier mixing.
Yeah, no, I totally get you.
Now, we soon move on to something I've been more than a little curious about.
Looks good.
Water's always necessary, folks. So, Woodford Reserve, Double Oak, store pick. Now, don't take this the wrong way, but I've heard that Woodford Reserve store picks are about as rare as like Maker's Mark 101.
Yeah,
like
so
everybody's got a store pick.
One store pick's the store pick. The store
I don't know if that's necessarily the case, but I'm not sure how that works.
Small discrepancies, perhaps.
Wow.
Peanut butter. Peanut brittle, maybe.
No, you're right. I was going to say at first chocolate, but...
Yeah. Just peanut brittle, that candied.
Yeah. My grandma used to make really good peanut brittle. That was her...
So good.
That was kind of her go-to.
I've had that forever.
Yeah.
Now I've got a hankering. No, this is a nice nose.
I'm getting some slight coffee.
This is the same ABV?
Yeah, same ABV.
Yeah, there's definitely a mocha.
Yeah, there's just
Mocha
so
influence.
much more richness to this. Like, it's
Yeah.
just a very good, like...
Wow.
Well, I think we
really
need
like
to
this.
see how this one
This is a marvelous
goes
nose.
down, good sir.
Tangy on the front. Oh my god, there's that peanut brittle flavor.
I was about to say, that's on the middle
Wow.
of my tongue. With the coffee
and
on
the
the
coffee
back
is
and
the
the
back.
front.
Wow.
A little bit on the front
Oh my
tip,
God.
too. It's like, imagine
Wow.
this is your tongue. The peanut brittle is on the middle, and the coffee is just kind of ringing the rest of my tongue. That's how I describe it.
That's
Ascendant.
outstanding.
Yeah, that's... I'm going to go ahead and say it. That's
Oh
a
my God.
4-star bourbon.
Yeah, I agree 100%. 4 stars.
Yeah, this is... Now, normally, Tony,
Peanut brittle mocha. My God. I mean,
there's
that's
a
a
whole-
marvelous combination.
Normally, there's a whole lot
Wow.
of controversy and a lot of back and forth, but is there really any dispute which one's moving on in the bourbon tournament?
Honestly, I would push this one forward because I wouldn't share that with anyone. That's fucking good.
Yeah, this is good.
You got this in Lincoln?
Yeah, Lincoln.
Okay. Guess
So-
I'm gonna have to buy a bottle of this.
Yeah, and this
That's
is only...
amazing.
I don't even think it was $40.
Wow.
So this is...
Oh my God. I'm loving this.
Yeah, this is just all of these rich flavors
No,
that
this-
aren't normally found in bourbon.
I was ready to push this forward. I thought this was going to be extra woodsy, extra smoky, and not quite up to my palate, but oh my God.
well,
peanut
it's
brittle
basically,
mocha.
if you like this,
Wow.
if you like Spinal Tap, but this goes up to 11.
That's
That's the best way to describe it. It's the same ABV.
that shocked me.
So you're not going to get any further bite, but I'm sorry, T. Like, I love this stuff. This is
Wow.
one of my favorite go-to mixers, and it will continue to be. I will always have Woodford Reserve in stock.
Would you mix that? The answer is no. By the
I
way.
was about to say my initial response is no, but I was trying to think of what I would use it for, and I know you might disagree, but hear me out here. Whiskey fix. You put the 2 ounces of whiskey, 1 ounce of lemon juice, 1 ounce of simple syrup,
Okay.
served over crushed
All
ice. That would actually, I think this would work in a whiskey fix. It'd have to be something like that. It couldn't, like, don't mix this with cola. No, you're disrespecting the whiskey far too much.
Maybe with a splash, just for mixing purposes. Blending purposes. No, that's what this is. I finished the good stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just need a...
Tony
just
needs
need a
to
little
blend.
splash of that guy. Yep, that's good.
I was like, no, I need the
I need the good one. I finished it. Oh,
well.
yeah. No, that surprised the hell out of me. Honestly, that's probably the most surprising result so far in the tournament.
I think this is going to be one of the big dark horses.
I think so. That's amazing.
We're going to have to be careful which bracket we put this one in, because this is, folks, definitely keep your eyes on this space because now we have finalized the Bourbon Tournament. There's still a little bit of controversy with Wild Turkey, but I think we're just going to proceed with 101.
A.
You're giving that an A as a blend. Well done. Well done. I think it's, so this Woodford Double Oak, I've heard nothing but good about the regular Double Oak, but I think this store pick really kind of kicks it up a notch. And I've heard it many times. Store picks are the best value in whiskey.
Yeah.
You get such amazingly good product.
It's the barrel of whiskey that they want to release to a wide market that they have high hopes for, but they're not confident enough in to release at a high price on a wide scale market.
Yeah.
So you're getting an amazing, complex whiskey for probably half the price it would normally be.
Well, it's kind of a win-win for both distilleries, the distillery and the distributor, because the distillery, they see we've got a product that's just a little bit better than what we normally put out there. We could blend it off, or there's plenty of stores out there that would like to put their name on it. And this is good stuff, folks. Like if you're in the Lincoln area or Omaha area and you can get this stuff, and I kind of suspect that if you can get a Woodford store pick anywhere you're at, it's going to be quite comparable to this. The palate might be slightly different, but very complex. So, Tony, is there anything you'd like to say to the people on this Woodford Reserve review?
Mocha flavored peanut brittle in a glass. My God, that's amazing.
That is going to be interesting. I think we might put this one in the Blanton's bracket.
Yeah.
Because that one's caramel in a glass.
We got some things to figure out now that the tournament is finalized.
Yes, folks, we will. Yes. All right, folks, as I'm known to say around here, all that being said, folks, thank you for joining us, and we are now kicking off the Bourbon Tournament. Woodford Reserve Store Pick Double Oak will be representing Woodford in the Bourbon Tournament. Folks, keep your eye on this space because it's going to happen, and we will do it right here at the K.O.E. Nation. But as I'm known to... Hang on, wait a minute. Yeah, that's worth it. As I'm known to say around here, all that being said, folks, this has been the prelims for the Bourbon Tournament, and now we get in to the actual tournament, folks. Like, share, subscribe so you can be here for March Madness, the Sweet 16 Bourbon Tournament. You will be here. We will find out what